Okay, first off, this isn't a review for Gates to Infinity. It's a great game, no. This is time to knock those Explorers games off their little pedestal. People have got you thinking that they are some kind of masterpiece, and Gates to Infinity is complete garbage. Well, it's time you've been told the truth. This is Explorers of Sky versus Gates to Infinity. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, Super is the best game in the series. Just throwing that out there. Both games are on a DS of some kind, yet Gates incorporates the two screens 10 times better than Sky. In the Explorers games, they clutter the gameplay, text box, minimap, and item menu on one screen. It's a waste of two screens, which they only use for showing controls, like, just in case you haven't figured them out by now. Also, whenever you want to use a move, which you will use all the time, you need to first open up your menu, select Moves, scroll down the move you want to use, and then use it. Now how do you do it in Gates? Hold L, hit the button. It's so much faster paced and simpler, and that goes for everything between the two games. Now yes, I know that since Gates is on a newer system, it would obviously have the best graphics, but the two games surprisingly have different styles. Sky uses sprites and Gates uses models. This does two major things. It makes the dungeon maps look more vivid and expansive, but it also condenses things. Giving credit where credit is due, Sky's camera is more zoomed out, allowing you to see more. But it's not really necessary since, you know, you have a map with you at all times telling you which way you could go and what's on each floor. Yes, Sky has the best overall story. Keyword being overall. It's a game that you look back on and say, wow, which can be good because it makes the game have a lasting impression. But that can also be bad because I'm saying wow when it's over, not while I'm playing it. It has a great ending, don't get me wrong, and that's what most people remember about the game, but they fail to remember the rest of the game, which is good nonetheless, but just good. Nothing really that jumps out at you. Now Gates has a sort of similar style, except I was saying wow a lot more during the game and less at the very end. I mean, don't get me wrong, the ending is still good. Not as good as Sky, however, but still good. However, the main game is much more enjoyable than Explorers. Now, of course this is all opinionative, but hopefully you won't look at Sky as such an idol anymore. Maybe Gates is such a mess up of the series, because all in all, they are really similar games, and great ones at that. But which one is better? I'll leave that one for you to decide.